Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So last video, I discussed my top 5 Mac apps that I find essential to my workflow, what I do, and then at the end of that video, I promised a top 5. It ended up being 6, but you know, more stuff for you guys to find out, or more content, whatever. But I promised a sort of essential list or an addition list sort of to your desk setup or your work setup or whatever. If you have a home office, if you just have a desk in your room, your bedroom, these are all great additions that you can add to your desk in order to make it more fun, more productive, more usable, I guess. You know, like they're just less reaching for things, more just taking them from, you know, you don't have to go in the other room or get something off a shelf. It's just there. So these are things that I find essential to my workflow or my weekends, passion projects, anything like that. I'm gonna stop rambling because I noticed my videos ramble on a lot and I'm having to find ways to edit it down. So let's just cut straight to the chase here. I'm gonna go down the list. I have some B-roll that I have for each one of these items to showcase them, sort of make it a little bit more of a complete video. So I'll run those. First thing on the list though is a notebook. But a lot of people don't consider a notebook sort of an essential or big part of modern day life. You know, you have a bunch of these note-taking apps. I featured some in my last video and I love them. I love the note-taking apps, but there's something about doing certain things or writing down specific things on a notebook that I prefer. So for quick sort of to-do list breakdowns, I like doing that. Or if it's just having something that I can visually see, and something about writing it down triggers something in my brain sometimes, depending on what I'm doing. I can't really think of a specific thing, but there's some things that I do when I'm planning out, sort of when I want to see something structured. It feels better mentally to write it down. I prefer field notes, graph paper notebooks. They're like tiny little pocket notebooks, very popular in EDC space. You're probably seeing them on the screen already because I shot B-roll, like I said, but I prefer those. I prefer the graph paper. Something about the natural, well, they call it natural, the brown notebook sits better with me for some reason, like the way it feels, the way the cover turns, basically. It's just better to write with for me. I have the black ones as well. Those are lined paper. I really like the graph paper though, because you can just box stuff in and you have sort of like a gauge sort of how to follow a straight line because it's graphed. So you can just go, okay, I want to box here, write this. It's just a lot easier and a lot more, there's a lot more potential with the graph paper. So I always keep a notebook on my desk or in a drawer. Things I need to buy, things I want to achieve during the day, stuff like that. You know, it's just easy to grab the notebook, write it. It's the size of a phone, basically. Like I said, it's a pocket notebook. That's my personal choice. Of course, you can buy them anywhere, dollar store. No, there's notebooks everywhere. So I really highly recommend adding that to your desk, specifically for productivity uses, obviously. But that's something I really can't live without on my desk. Next one, I have them all listed here. I'm not going in any order. Pop figures. Now, these Funko Pops have taken over my life, my brother's life, my girlfriend's life, my friend's life. We've been nonstop every weekend finding a new store that we can go to. So, of course, you don't want to go overboard, but 1 or 2 of these Funko Pops on your desk adds a nice little feeling to the desk. That's all this item is. It's not a productivity thing. It's not a usable thing. It's strictly just aesthetic. I can't believe I messed that up. Did you see what? Aesthetic. Completely messed it up. But the Funko Pops are they're very popular, obviously, and they're an easy way to just add a nice personal aspect to your desk as well. There's Pokemon, there's every TV show, there's animes, there's any theme you can think of. So if you're a fan of any movie, character in a movie, show, they're probably gonna have it. So I think that's a nice way to add sort of a fun aspect, relaxing aspect, and aesthetic aspect to your desk. Definitely recommend that as well. You know what? All of these I recommend. Obviously, I'm making this video, so obviously I'm recommending all of them. Next one is a wireless charger. Now, I've not used my wireless charger all that much, although I do have it so I could take my phone, throw it on, and it starts charging, or the AirPods. It's a very, very easy way of charging, a very convenient way of charging because your phone's on your desk and you can view the notifications as they pop up. depending on where the placement is, but you can see your phone. It's not out of sight. Keep it on the corner and then just plop your phone on and it's charging. So I haven't used it that often. I find myself using more and more. My brother actually got a wireless charger. He said he uses it all the time. So it's definitely a convenient thing. If your phone has it, which it probably does in this year, 2022. I almost stopped on 2020. I caught myself. It probably has a wireless charger charging in the phone. So I think a lot of people will benefit from this one. And they're not even that expensive. You can find them for like $15 on Amazon for like a decent charger. But they're not even that expensive. And they add a lot of convenience to your desk. English is really not working out today. Next one, water bottle. Now I prefer a glass water bottle, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, why are you listing a water bottle? Because this is something that I have not kept on my desk ever. It's been within the past few years that I've had my water bottle on my desk. I made myself a nice little coaster. That's where the water bottle goes every day. And it's a glass one. I prefer the glass one because it has the cleanest taste. You don't have the weird plastic taste or that metal taste from any other water bottles, and they're also not that expensive. And for the usability, I mean, you're buying a glass water bottle, you can refill it, infinite use. So that's just a nice little item I wanted to add in here that, I haven't thought of, and why not just include it. Next is something that I've only recently found out about the past year, and that's a candle. Now, I knew what a candle was. I have recently started to appreciate candles. Very relaxing. I know what you're thinking. It's more of a feminine thing. Girls love their candles. But there's some very manly smelling candles out there. There's tobacco candles. There's sawdust candles. It gets manlier, I know. There's whiskey candles. I don't have any of those. Definitely ones that I wouldn't want to buy. They're on my wish list. But there are a lot of smells that are, not too fruity or whatever. There's like these mountain type smells or whatever. But it's just just to have the candle lit while you're working, and it adds a nice little aroma to the room, and then it looks relaxing. Just the flame. There's something about a flame that's very relaxing. The one that's just, when you see a candle flame, it's like elegantly moving. I don't mean like a flamethrower flame, but that candle moving, it's very relaxing. Last one on the list. I know I'm powering through these, but it's kind of meant to power through. These are things that I'm recommending that I think you should try. If you see something or hear something you like, that's what this video is here for. So the last one is something I use more than I thought I would. Now, I know you're seeing my videos. If you're new to the channel, you haven't, but I'm in the EDC space, tools, knives, stuff like that. I like those things. So I have a few multi-tools, Leatherman multi-tools. They are the best multi-tools you can buy. That's besides the fact though. I keep a multi-tool on my desk at all times. I just leave it there, and anytime I need a small pair of scissors, like the Swiss Army knife scissors, you just take it out, boom, you need a cut. Or if you need a knife, there's a knife on the multi-tool, open a box, stuff like that. It's just always on the desk. So anytime I need something, or some things like that I need to pry off, just any little stupid thing, the multi-tool is there to just literally an arm's length reach away. Just go, take it, and you can use it for whatever you want. Open a bottle. It's a multi-tool. If there's any takeaway from any of these, my top 3 would be the notebook, the multi-tool, and the Funko Pop, because you need a little bit of fun in your life, and the Funko Pop offers that. So the notebook and the multi-tool and the Funko Pop. If you take anything from this video, try those 3. That's gonna conclude today's video. I really want to make this since I promised it last video. I thought, might as well, but you kind of have to keep with your promise or be honorable to your promise. So that's what I did. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me think if you tried any one of them. And if you get the Funko Pop, if you take that out of this video, let me know which one you get, because I'm really into them now. Just let me know which one you get in the comments. That's it. Just go buy it on Amazon, buy it wherever, and let me know. Anyways, thanks for watching, and peace out.